Righty ho, I've been messing with the router a little bit. The first thing I did was I've changed the origin from over in this point here to over here. Mostly just, I think, access to the tools and just setting things up. It's a little bit easier, but a little bit closer to the to the control panel, things like that. That meant that I didn't have anywhere to stick stuff, so I made this bit of a slidey thing here, which I think I have to make deeper because obviously you can't put stuff in, but yeah, I'll mess around with that on the weekend maybe. The other thing I've done is I've added some code, and I've got two new buttons there. One is a home button, and the next one is a touch off button. So the home one obviously just moves it to a particular point. That's fine, that's easy. The second one is to do with, because I was having real trouble just getting a super accurate height, when setting up the tools, and you'd get halfway through a job and you'd think, yeah, this is going well, and then you'd set up the tool and you realise you'd put it 0.2 too low, and you were digging holes in what you're doing well, not digging holes, but it wasn't exactly where you wanted to be, so I needed something more accurate. So I found a dude on YouTube who he posted up some code to do this, and yeah, I spent a bit of time messing around with it, basically just cutting and shutting his code and chucking into mine and converting from imperial to metric, because his was imperial. So basically, it's pretty simple. Hang on, you've got to move this down to, I don't know, 10 or 15 millimeters away from the plate. You hit the Z button, which I won't do there, I'll bring it over here on the Z. So it'll drop down until it makes the circuit. And it'll back away, then it'll go in slow and do it again. And it'll back away a certain amount, which I think is about 15 millimeters. And you move the plate out of the way. In fact, I'll move it right out of the way so we don't run over the cable. There's a bit of a dialog box there. You hit continue, and it just brings the tool right down to the top of there, and that's, yeah, so it drops down whatever you pulled it away, plus the thickness of the plate. And it's pretty good actually, it's pretty accurate. So now you go into here, find your Z, touch off, make that 0, and there we go, it's dropped the tool thing. I realised I'd actually been using it wrong. I've been using the tool touch off to set the heights, which was changing the tool table a whole lot, and I had to run the program first and then stop it and go back and touch it, and I realised that I'd just been blowing it basically, and I've been doing it completely wrong, so that's great. What else have I done? I've messed around with that. That's an isolation switch for the spindle, because it was, when you started things up, it was spinning the spindle up before Linux CNC started cranking, so I've made it so at least it doesn't do that. Well, I think I might as well hit go on that. It's going to do some interesting dense carving initially, I think. We'll watch a bit of this and then I'll just cut it off, because it runs for a while and it's pretty boring. Oh no, what's the tool? I always forget that bit. Dang, the tool. I've already put the tool in and set the height, which is how I know what the height is. So yeah, this is carving a whole set of flat parts for that bass guitar thing. I still haven't recorded myself playing it. Maybe I'll do that tonight as well. This is doing two 45-degree cuts to get a round profile with a flat tool, because I don't really want to go to the trouble of resetting up a bull nose cutter, an end mill thing. So what we'll do is we'll get the vac going, just so you can see what it's doing in there. You can see it's just skimming the top of that, so the tool height's absolutely bang on. That's what I like to see. So anyway, in about 20 minutes or half an hour there'll be a set of parts like that, not the flat stuff, just the fly stuff, because underneath all of that, all those wheels. Alright, that's it. Thanks.